Well, then I don't know. Make a comparison. Like, who would it be theoretically?
It was the lady at the gas station.
I came across this, like, I want to call it a tutorial, but it's not that. But it's really an amazing pro tip about how to find MILFs near you.
Oh yeah.
Like the ads always tell me.
But it's not using any of those you know, none of those seedy clickbait things.
No Tinder.
It's real.
Oh wow. Okay, let's see.
And this dude,
MILF trap.
He figured it out. It's using Facebook Marketplace in a very unique way. Listen to this guy. He's a genius.
Antiques.
This guy might have
Antiques.
These love antiques.
vintage.
MILFs
Lawn
too,
chairs.
huh?
Use lawn chairs.
And the first way is very simple. You're gonna type in a wedding ring near me, and then you can find somebody from here because we all know nobody's selling their wedding ring unless they're divorced or single.
Oh no.
One person, you can talk to them from here, or you can meet up with them in real life and act like you're gonna buy the ring. But here's the catch. See, you weren't even thinking about this. You can filter from highest to lowest, which means you can choose how rich you want to be. Spending money. This is basically what that is. But if you don't like that way, you can type in wedding dresses, because who's selling wedding dresses? Miserable divorced women that want a young buck like you to come through and change their life.
Hey, live.
Wedding dresses is you can filter by size.
Wow.
Building a 2K rock bear like who you get to be in bed with. This is crazy. If you like big girls, go for it. Nobody's stopping you. Just like the wedding ring.
Oh yeah.
This guy's so motivational.
So you can basically have like a rich skinny girl, a poor big girl, a middle class fat girl. It don't matter, bro.
You-
Limits to this. You can scale this to
That's so smart.
Share this to your friends.
Middle class.
The way he's so matter of fact about it is amazing.
That means he's wrecked through a couple ladies.
Yeah.
This guy's just thinking on another level, man.
Damn.
Filtering the dress by size.
Big brain shit.
That means it's
smart,
worked for him.
dude.
Big brain shit.
That's a good system, I think. It makes
You know, this feels like the Storage Wars.
divorcees.
You know, like it's like it reminds me of Will Ferrell's character on the Wedding Crashers.
Where he goes to funerals
He goes to funerals.
and he's got the game matched up.
Above theirs, yeah.
He's got his niche.
That is a weird way to like go for. I don't know if you really like MILFs. I guess that's a thing. you
Who
know?
doesn't like MILFs, Joe? Come on.
Yeah, who doesn't? You don't?
Of course you do.
Why
not?
Are pretty hot.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
You don't like Lisa Ann?
Oh.
Oh, come on. I've never heard of her. Is she a teacher?
Yeah. Food Network, right?
Didn't she get arrested for something recently?
What?
Yeah, she got kicked out of Matt Rife's comedy show.
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I just feel like they're in a sad state.
You think MILFs are in a sad state?
Well, if they're selling their fucking things,
Oh, so you don't want to be a predator? Is that why?
I want to be like after they had their rebounding and then they had their glow up.
It's gonna be long term.
No, and then after they dealt with that and then they screwed this guy and then afterwards
That's when you want.
You want to have this sloppy seconds.
So you don't want to be a rebound.
I want to be after the rebound.
Nice. Wait, so like your whole entire life, have you never had that MILF fantasy in your mind?
I've had a few MILFs,
Oh, you've had a few.
Yeah.
MILFs.
Been with them? You've been with MILFs?
Been there, done that.
but the reality
You
is
fuck some mommies?
Oh, so you've seen the real thing because.
What's the reality?
okay. The reality is, you wake up with a fucking toddler grabbing your ears, and you're like, "What the fuck is happening?"
You feel like a dad already?
And then you're like, I'm here to hook up, not to meet your kids.
So maybe you're going after MILFs whose kids are not out of the house yet. It's like they're too young.
But the MILFs are young too. So
Do young MILFs count?
The wedding dress was too slim.
Your MILFs count? Like not super far.
I don't count them. I think like real MILFs are the ones that have like kids that are gone.
40, 50 MILFs type.
Oh fuck! Nah, never.
I mean, that's not my shit. I'm just saying.
That's your hottest kink?
I think that's what's considered a real MILF.
I never hooked up with a MILF
That's what gets you hard?
Oh, really?
No, I mean, that's what I'm saying.
no over 40. Yeah, I never had over 40.
What was the biggest age gap above you that you hooked up with?
The biggest?
Yeah.
It might be my coworker. I think she was in her mid 30s while I was in my mid 20s.
Why are you laughing, dude?
Because it's so young for him. He likes 55.
Co-worker.
60.
He likes 55.
That's what he's saying.
Yeah, I mean, after college, most people hook up with their coworkers, or at least like, it's like, where do you find people? If they didn't have Tinder back then, you know, like you just that's normal.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, a lot of people fuck at work.
What's your oldest?
I was 19 and then I had a girl around 28.
Wow,
That's pretty big at 19.
That's a big pull.
that is a big pull.
At 19?
Because 28-year-old girls aren't fucking like guys that are under 21.
Who was she to you in your
You're
life?
deep sea fisherman.
How did?
Whoa.
Deadliest catch, dude.
Deadliest.
Was she like your probation officer? Or
No. It's just someone I knew. That's it. You know.
So, how do you?
fish
Someone
with
you
a-
knew?
You fish with a hook and a
No say. No say.
He doesn't want to burn it out.
No say.
Well, then I don't know. Make a comparison. Like, who would it be theoretically?
It was the lady at the gas station.
Hey, okay. For someone who knows Hawaii, who would that person be to an average Hawaiian?
It was a gas station auntie.
Yeah.
What's a gas station auntie?
With a Micronesian immigrant that came over.
She works at the Hele, dude. She works, yeah.
She's working at the LA gas station.
Oh.
No, Micronesians these days are very smart. It's awesome.
These days.
What does intelligence have to do with anything?
Why does that need to be mentioned?
Back in my day,
They weren't.
they didn't have anything. They
Before
didn't have
Fukushima?
After.
After. What happened to their brains?
Huh?
What happened to their brains? What are you implying?
Just got with the system. Social media, they all have phones now. It's easier to get ID.
They didn't have phones. Like,
They didn't have phones like that back in
Oh,
the day.
okay.
I didn't either.
okay, fair.
So, you know, a lot of them, you know, their English wasn't all that.
Oh.
You couldn't really understand.
Was it hard to hook up with them when you were 19?
Micronesians is
That's what
never-
he's saying. He's just saying that they were easier to exploit back in the day. They were just easier for him to just.
They got smart.
Making me look like a predator.
So tell us more tricks.
He's like, they didn't have phones. You could fucking do it.
Listen to his campaign. He just said Micronesians are regular.
He's all like, now you can't really sleep with them that easily, but
No,
back
listen.
then you walk into any 7-Eleven.
Messed up, dude. That's
And you
messed
just be
up.
like, ooh, they're illiterate.
Oh shit. That's messed up.
No. You know what the funny part is? The first podcast I did with you guys, you know how I talked about Micronesian?
Yeah.
They didn't watch the whole thing. So all they heard was Micronesian. They were all like, yeah, Micronesian.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But I was like, oh yeah, hell yeah, Micronesian's on the map. But I didn't know the whole time. They didn't watch the whole thing. So I was like,
That you were really ragging on them.
God.
That's so funny, dude.
Ken, what's your biggest age gap?
Age gap? It wasn't that much. It was only like 2 years older.
Two.
That's the oldest I've dated. Yeah.
That's cool.
You guys are dating some oldies.
But what do you call it? I remember when I was like 19 and we did this dance gig at a club. And after, you know how people usually hang around after and they're just enjoying the rest of the night? There was this older lady that was like hitting on me, trying to like get my number, like trying to get me to go like home and shit. And I was like already drunk. And I didn't realize how much older she was than me, but now looking back, I'm like, oh, she's had to be in her like late 30s or something like that.
How come you weren't into it?
Well, wasn't really coherent, so I wasn't like, oh, you know, whatever. And so I realized later, like the day after, I did get her number, and I was like, oh shit, we were like talking and shit. But that was like the closest I ever got to like hooking up with a MILF. It was crazy.
You got a MILF number, man.
I got enough. Yeah, I got a number.
close, baby.
I got a number.
12 years old again? That's really exciting.
Yeah.
You should call her, man.
Wow, we should all call her.
Does she have an email?
I'm nervous, huh?
Email, but that's the closest encounter I ever had with that.
See if she's on LinkedIn.
Here, you talk to her first.
What?
Opening
Ask her how big her boobs are.
What's your
Dude,
process?
she did have pretty big boobs though.
Aw, man, you
Hey,
It is.
sick.
So sick.
Sick, dude.
Sitting in it.
Are you not interested in like older women like that?
I don't think so. Well, no, not really.
My idea of an older woman when I was 19 was like 24.
Yeah, me too.
that was big.
That felt like way
was big.
old.
But now I'm looking back, I'm like, that was the same.
When I was 23, I was dating a chick who was 33, and I was like, I'm kind of tight.
Yeah, you're that guy.
Dating.
That's a real MILF.
I found out she doesn't suck dick, and I was like, bye.
That is a big.
Yo, she's like,
See ya.